What I'm about to show you is the easiest, most probable way for you to become a millionaire. And it's the same method that the filthy rich are using to bring in the big bucks. So pay close attention. Now, I got these sprinkles off of Amazon for like $20, and I want you to imagine that each of these sprinkles is equivalent to $100. So we got Jim, we got Jane, and we got John. Jim is what people like to call a goody two-shoes. He starts investing his money at the age of 19, $300 a month. Jane is like most other people. When she was in her early 20s, she spent her time and money freely. She would go out, eat with her friends, have some drinks. She didn't get serious about life and start investing until she was 27. Same amount as Jim, $300 a month. And then we got John. John is a carefree dude. The idea of investing never occurs to him. He always thought, oh, Social Security and my pension, that's going to cover my living expenses in the future. Now, when Jim starts investing, he invests $300 a month. This totals up to $3,600 a year, 36 sprinkles. Let's imagine that the rate of return on his investment is 10%, which means that every year you take the total amount of money Jim has invested and you add 10% to that. So for his first year, that's an extra $360. Where can we find a rate of return that's 10%? I'll get to that later. But for now, watch carefully at what happens to Jim's money. So the second year, Jim's 20, and he invests another $3,600. This year, his 10% return on investment is $756, which leaves him with a total of $8,316. For his third year, he invests the same amount, but this time he's left with $13,108. And he continues to do this until he's 26. At which point he stops investing money. But watch as his money grows throughout the years by only factoring in his 10% rate of return. He's not adding in more money. He's simply leaving it in there and watching it grow. By the time he is 65, although he hasn't actually invested more than $28,800, which is about the average price of a brand new car nowadays, he's already accumulated a whopping $1,863,287. That's a lot of money. Now let's take a look at our friend Jane. Jane doesn't start investing until she's 27. Same thing as Jim, $300 a month, except Jane never stops investing. She continues to put in $300 a month until she's 65. So let's take a look at her results. She ends up investing $108,000 more than Jim, yet she makes only $1,589,733, which is about $250,000 less than Jim, all because she started investing 8 years later than he did. This is still a very large sum of money. And finally, let's take a look at our pal John. So John never gets around to investing his money. Instead, he decided to just keep it in the bank. Here's how much $28,800 looks like. It's nothing compared to what Jim and Jane made. When Warren Buffett, who is considered to be one of the best investors on this planet, was asked how he became so rich, he said, well, it was a combination of being born an American, having a couple of lucky genes, and the power of compound interest. Now, I know a lot of you are wondering, well, where in the world can I find something to invest in that has the rate of return of 10%? Well, the answer lies in our very own economy. Make sure you subscribe and click that bell icon so you don't miss the next video where we discuss exactly where you can find a 10% return on investment and become a fucking bajillionaire. Stay tuned.